Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, by Shem Yahushai, by Shem Ra Kakadash. Double honors to the apostle from Great Millstone for teaching us the truth, and among other things. Shalom to the Seer I came across the world pushing the truth against the Seer, and shalom to your household and to the few sisters out there that listening. Okay, now I want to do a lesson about getting the Simp card. So, for the Akims out there, going straight to the point, make it a short video. Stop following these females, man. Stop following the women that you believe there will be your salvation. Stop searching and running behind them when they say come home, that you be there. Because there's a lot of wickedness out there. And the wickedness starts not to the man, but to the female. She's the one that can proclaim or not proclaim, but let you go off. The scriptures, a lot of scriptures talking about that, how we supposed to be and how we supposed to handle our females and how we should be the man in the house. But a lot of these guys out there, they are following after the female and not after Yahweh Basham Yahushai. So let me go to Sirach. Sirach 36 and 24. Sirach 36 and 24. He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession, a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest. So, if you have a girl, it needs to be when you come home that she's a pillar of rest, that you be at ease, that you can forget everything what's happening outside, that you can basically just relax your head. It should not be that you come home and that you start arguing. That's not what you're supposed to do, and how the female is supposed to be when you come at home. If you have a nagging female, nagging wife, then yeah, there's things that you can do that can give you rest. You can search a lot of scriptures that talks about that. Even if she's try to take you off the truth, you can write a bill of divorce. Because if a female tries to get you out of this truth, she's wickedness in herself already, and she's condemning herself also. So also I want to go to 1 Corinthians 11 and 9, and it reads, let me start at 8. 8. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. It's not the other way around. So all the simps that's thinking they gotta run after the females, it's not according to the law, and it's not according to let me correct myself. It's not according to law. It's not what I wanted to say. It's not how it's supposed to be. You're a man. You gotta take your responsibility as a man. You also gotta think what you need to do as a man. It's also written in the scriptures what we're supposed to do as a man. And for females, there's also scriptures what they need to do. They gotta take care of the household. What's inside. We must provide for them. There's all kind of scriptures that needs to be happening and how you gotta be as a man, not running after them. Let me read it again. 8. For the woman is not of the woman. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. Let me go to Genesis 2. Genesis 2 and 18. It reads, and the Lord Yahweh said, it is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him a helpmeet for him. So yeah, it's a helpmeet what Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai made for us. So let me read it again, 2 and 18. And the Lord Yahweh said, it is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him an helpmeet for him. So the Most High made it for us, to help us, because when you're married with your wife, you become one. And she's supposed to leave her household and she start a family with you. She, like what was the westernized got, you're gonna marry it and get the name. That's what we were doing. But when you have intercourse with your female, then with a female, she becoming your wife. So it's not like you need to have a ring and put it on her finger. That's not what the law is. When you have intercourse with her, she's becoming your wife. That's what, and she will be together with you and build. Let me pause for a moment. Yeah, and she will build with you on the household, and she will follow you. That's what it is. Because if you go to Sirach 25 and 24, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. So if you follow that, you will go off. So only follow Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and he will guide your steps. I also have another one that I wanted to bring out is 1 Timothy 2 and 14. Yeah, 1 Timothy 2 and 14. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman, being deceived, was in the transgression. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing, if they continue in faith and charity and holiness with sobriety. And also 13. For Adam was the firstborn. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And then 14. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. So it was not Adam that was deceived, but the woman was deceived. She was the first, what we just read in Sirach 25 and 24. She is the beginning of the sin. And through her we all die. That's what happened with Adam, right? That was the fruit, not the thing what they say about the apple was on the tree. No, it was the fruit, it was the knowledge. And through her we all sin, we all die. Let me go to Sirach 36. Sirach 36 and 24. No, let me start at No, I already read that. Yeah, Sirach 25 and 19, Salaki, yeah. Sirach 25 and 19, that's what was the one I wanted. And starting at, yeah, let me start at 17. No, let me read 16. I had rather dwell with the lion and the dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. The wickedness of a woman changed her face and darkened her countenance like sackcloth. When you see the evilness, if you're dealing with a wicked woman, you see the evilness in her eyes. When her countenance changes, you see it in her face. Everything changed about her. Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it shall sigh bitterly. When he hear his woman speak, when you were out with your neighbors playing games and drinking something, yes, drinking, talking about life, and you hear your wife at the other side, and you be like, damn, here she goes again. And basically, if she always out there and ain't giving you rest in your head. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. So all wickedness that you have surrounding you is not comparing to the wickedness of a woman. Why? Because if you ask a lot of brothers out there, and if they have child with the woman, and they started to get in an argument, a fight, and they divorce and leave each other, what is the first thing they will do? They use the child to make your life a miserable hell. Everything that they try to do is to take you off, to make your life hell. And usually they use the child to hurt you. So we know through the scriptures, we put the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, in front of everybody. So there's no way, of course we are in this flesh, but you gotta think spiritual, like we know what the end will be. So for us, we know we gotta put our trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushai and don't let the female get to you. So don't be a simp and go begging her to come back, or yeah, if she will leave, then it's Most High. This maybe a Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushai is making sure she will leave you. So you gotta think spiritual, like everything happens for a reason. And when He will make sure that she will get out of your environment, then it's the Most High. He's protecting you, so you don't go to all the wickedness what's already happened. And it's not new thing under the sun, because if you talk to a lot of brothers or people out there, even the heathens know that when that happens with females, what they do, they're gonna take all the wickedness that what they can do and put it upon you, so they can irritate you, or take away your house, take away calling your job, sending messages to your job because you didn't pay child support or something like that. All kind of madness. They will do that. They have no shame for that. So all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. As the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the aged, so is the wife full of words to a quiet man. So if you imagine you have your grandfather, or a man of old age, when he climbing up a mountain with sand, it will be very hard for him to climb that. Why? Because he's old at age. And the scripture talks here, as the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the aged, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man. So a man that doesn't say a lot of words will be quiet, and she keeps on nagging and talk a lot, so is the way. If you walk, it's going to be hard. So all wickedness. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. So through the scripture we already know what we're supposed to do, and protecting ourselves, because right now, if you think about it, 7 women shall be. If you go to Isaiah 4, and let me get it. Isaiah, because in the end of the time we're gonna know what's really going to happen, and right now, I don't say it's not good that you running behind them and hunting and all kind of things, but don't go simping and calling them queens and all kinds of madness, because you see a lot of on the internet that people are calling them queens and all kinds of things. But if you go into the word of the queens, you also know what it means. And if you look about it, let me look it up real quick, because the old English. Let me look it up. Let me look it up again. If you look up the word, yeah, but let me do this. Yeah. Queen comes from Old English, quen, pronounced quan, and meaning queen, wife of a king. The Old English word descends from Germanic. Quen is woman, wife, queen, a derivative of the Germanic root quen. That's quan. Woman. Modern English, quen, on the other hand, descends from another Old English word, twen, pronounced. Let me look it up. Where was it? Queen, how was it? Yeah. Oh yeah, I think I found it. Middle is descended from Old English. Yeah. So here we have a Germanic source of twen is quen on, woman, wife. This Germanic word is a derivative of the same root, quen, woman, wife. What is the source of modern English queen from the 11th century onwards, quen? The Middle English descendant of Old English, quen, woman, female, serf, an ancestor of modern English, queen was also used to mean prostitute. Once established, this pejorative sense of queen drove out its natural sadness, and especially in the 16th and the 17th century. The word was used almost solely to refer to prostitutes. Around the same time, in many English dialects, the pronunciation of queen and quen became identical, leading to the obsolescence of the latter term outside of a few regions. So you see the word where it's the same word what they use, and So if you think about, if you calling them queen, you basically calling them also a whore. That's what you're saying to them. And yeah, some of them don't even talk about that right now, but a lot of them are yeah. But let us go back to the topic that I want to talk about. So to the few sisters out there that are listening, yeah, they know if it's for them or not, and there's only a few sisters that will be saved out of this, because a lot of these females need to be destroyed for the wickedness that they did and still doing. The Most High sees everything. The Most High is not the one that is the author of confusion. He will make sure that they get what they deserve to get. The punishment will come for them. So all the wickedness, what they're doing right now, it comes right back to upon them. Isaiah 4:1. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us call by thy name to take away our reproach. So that's basically what you have right now, what you have in the Western society, that you put the ring on the finger and that you get the last name. And this is what they want. They want to carry your name. And if you go in the word reproach, let me get it. Reproach, a rebuke, blame, censure directed against a person, also object of scorn or contempt, disgrace, state of disgrace. So it's a, let me read it again. And in the day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach, our blame, our rebuke, everything that they did wrong, everything that we were saying. They're asking you forgiveness for the things, because they know they ain't ruling, they know they ain't no hunters, they know they ain't fighting. Where did you see the last time a whole army of females going to war? Tell me that. Where did you see a whole army of females going to war? Even the major till the captain, or what you call them, I don't know the rank of them all, but where did you see that happen? They be fighting man, and man in war they be raped. That's what happens. When man comes to the country, when man comes to the land, what the first thing what they do? They be raping females there, man. They know what they are and how strong they are. Females are not like that. So stop following them and running behind them. Maybe I have the word simp here also. Yeah, they knew. It's not the one, because it's no old English word, but in the Urban Dictionary, top definition of a simp is someone who does away too much for who does Someone who does way too much for a person they like. Other definitions on the Crown Search Online Dictionary include a man who puts the hoes before the bros, and a guy that is overly desperate for women, especially if she is a bad person or has expressed her. So, yeah, that's the word simp, man. If you put the females above everybody, man, above your brothers, and running after them when they call you, and you basically leave your brother behind to be with your woman, man. Right now, the women will follow it. They follow power. If the females see the power, that's where they be at. Right now, we're not at the powers, but we will be soon. And like the scripture already said in Isaiah 4 and 1, 7 women shall take hold of you, of one man, and 7 is a spiritual number. It's not like you're gonna get only 7 female. 7 women is a spiritual number, man. You gotta be a lot of females. You're gonna get slapping the hose away, man. You're gonna pick and choose. No, I don't want you. No, I don't want you. Maybe I take you. And even your wife that's been with you in the truth and she'll be walking with you will choose females for you. She be like, yo, you are good for my husband, come. I know she gonna be doing all kinds of righteous things in your eyes, picking and choosing. Why? Because she knows you. Because she knows how you who you are and what you like. She's gonna be telling them how to act and how to be. They're gonna teach them. But let me go to Titus 2 and 4. That they may teach the young woman to be sober. Let me start at 3. The aged woman likewise, that ye be in behavior as becoming holiness, not false accuser, not given too much wine, teachers of good things, that they may teach the young woman to be sober, to love their husband, to love their children, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good obedience to their own husband, that the word of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai be not blasphemed. So that's what they need to do, man. Be keepers at home. Make sure the home is good. Make sure that the man can rest. Like the scripture already said, it's the pillar of the rest. She will understand that, and when the man is happy, that household will be good also, man, if the rest. And they have the other saying around, like if the female is happy, then no, man. If the man is happy, then the household is happy. He's got to have rest. He got to handle his business like he needs to handle. He's got to deal with all the wickedness that's surrounding outside the door. He's the one that you can put all your stress upon him. He will remove it. He be the overprotector of the house. The man deals with that, all the things, man. Let me see the one that I wanted. Bear with me for a moment. I have another one. Yeah. Ecclesiastes 7 and 26. And if I find more bitter than that, the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands, whose pleaseth Yahweh, shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. Let me start at 25. I applied my heart to know and to search and to seek out wisdom, and the reason of things, and to know the wickedness of folly, even the foolishness and madness, and I find more bitter than that the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands, whose pleased Yahweh shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. So, let me read it again. Read it from the top from 23. So Ecclesiastes chapter 7, 23. All this have I proved by wisdom. I said, I will be wise, but it was far from me. That which is far off and exceeding deep, who can find it out? I applied my heart to know, and to search, and to seek out wisdom, and the reasons of things, and to know the wickedness of folly, even the foolishness and madness. And now the key point starts. And I found more bitter than that the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands, who pleaseth Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. So the wickedness what the female does is all putting snares and traps before you. That's what the wickedness what she did. And if you read further then, behold, this have I found, saith the preacher, counting one by one, to find out the account, which yet my soul seeketh, but I found not. One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those have I not found. Lo, this only have I found, that Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, had made man upright. But they have searched out many inventions. So around, there is no woman he has found on earth. Nowhere. So stop searching and simping after the females, man. Follow Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. I hope it was a little bit edifying. So lucky for the spirit works with me. So lucky for the sometimes reading it twice. So with that, I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai Ba'asham Ra Kakadosh. Shalom.